guys, today I have the Anycubic large format wash and cure station. I'm just going to do a quick unboxing, show you what it looks like, what it comes with, and then I'll do a brief comparison next to the regular size wash and cure station from Anycubic. So if you're wondering size wise what the new large format wash and cure station is like, stay tuned and you can see. So the box is just a plain box that it comes in. It doesn't show that it's a wash and cure station except for on some of the stickers. Otherwise it's just completely plain. On the inside, looks like we're packed pretty well. I think I'm just going to dump the whole thing out. Alright, so the packing so far is excellent. And the first thing we have is the cover. Next up is the reservoir. Inside the reservoir, we have a box with the power cable, the basket, and the reservoir itself. And that reservoir is a thick, hefty reservoir. Manual. Main unit. And last, box. I'm assuming that goes in the basket somewhere, somehow. The curing plate, which I may have to zoom in or show it later. It's actually got some texturing on it to keep your print from falling off the edge. That's one problem I did have with the regular wash and cure station, is the prints didn't like to stay on the plate. This plate has a bit of a lip and all those dimples all over the top of it. Next, basic toolkit. And last, some reflective vinyl to assist in more even curing, I'm assuming, by reflecting light off the bottom of that cure station. So, there is all your pieces, and in just a minute I will do a comparison of this next to the smaller unit. Okay, so here you have the two machines next to each other. You can see the regular sized Anycubic Wash and Cure on the right and the new plus size on the left. You can see you got the two rows of curing lights on the new one, which is the one much shorter row on the right. And this is the new curing plate versus the old curing plate. You can see the difference in size there. And you can see a little bit of what I was talking about with the lip and the texturing on this one versus this one that's completely smooth. Next up, we've got the basket for the old versus the basket for the new. The holes on this new one are a little bit bigger. Sometimes that can be an issue even with these smaller ones on miniature models. Looks like the bottom holes are smaller than the side holes, so that's good. And for this basket, the printing plate is actually going to set on the top here. That other metal piece that came with this one actually goes inside the reservoir to raise it up in case you want that build plate to be a little bit higher. Here's your size comparison on those baskets. Next we have the reservoirs. Now this guy holds a lot of liquid. So there's your size comparison on the amount of whatever kind of liquid you use, be it IPA, simple grain, mean grain, denatured alcohol, whatever you're using to clean, that's kind of the difference in the amount that you'll need. It looks like it's almost 3 times as much as this, a little over 3 times as much as that. So yeah, that's how much you're gonna need if you get this machine. Now, let's put them on and test out the cycle. Now for the old machine, the default when it came on was cure, which was kind of a pain. If you weren't paying attention, you could start curing when you meant to wash. The new machine, the default is now wash instead of cure, so that's nice. To change modes, you're just gonna hit that button. You twist the knob, set your timer in increments of 2 minutes. On the old machine, you would choose wash, and then you had 2, 4, or 6 minutes. So you would choose and then hit start. On the new one, you just hit the button. So the old machine requires you to have the lid on. Looks like the new machine does not require the lid to be on. Now let's take a look at what's going on. Old machine, new machine. So that's really got some force to it. I should also show this piece just drops right down into there like that, and then your build plate just sets on top of that, and it is just barely above that liquid. Now this reflective layer that came with the new one is actually not adhesive. It just sets down in there. I'm guessing that so you can remove it when you put the wash reservoir on there so you don't scratch it up. And that new machine is very quiet. The new machine is much more quiet than the old machine. And that is what your curing process looks like. Alright, hopefully that answered some questions for you. If you've been wondering if you should get one, if you've been wondering the differences, anything like that, hopefully it was helpful for you. If you have any other questions or anything else you'd like to see or know, let me know. Anyway, if you found it helpful, leave me a like, and I will see you next time.